Have you ever wondered what a process alarm is and why it's so important in industrial automation? Today, we're going to unravel this mystery. A process alarm, in its most basic form, is a condition set to alert or warn about a significant or potentially hazardous situation that could interfere with operations. Picture it as the guardian of industrial automation systems, constantly watching and ready to signal any irregularities. In the vast realm of industrial automation, designing a system without alarm configurations is like navigating a ship without a compass. You wouldn't want to be left in the dark when a critical situation arises, would you? That's where process alarms come into play. They are the unsung heroes, the silent protectors of these systems, keeping a vigilant eye on the operations, ensuring everything runs smoothly. Now that we understand what a process alarm is, let's delve deeper into the different types of alarms. First on our list of alarm types is the nuisance alarm, a frequent false alert that can cause more harm than good. Nuisance alarms are a peculiar type, often high in frequency but low in actual danger. They're the boy who cried wolf in the world of automation alarms, constantly signaling a false alarm and creating unnecessary disruption. Imagine a sensor in a manufacturing plant. Its job is to detect any significant changes in temperature. However, this particular sensor is a bit too sensitive. It triggers an alarm every time the temperature fluctuates, even if it's just a harmless degree or two. This constant, unwarranted alert is a perfect example of a nuisance alarm. Such alarms can lead to alarm fatigue, where operators become desensitized to alerts, potentially missing crucial alarms amid the noise. The challenge lies in fine-tuning the system to minimize these false alerts without compromising on safety. While nuisance alarms can be bothersome, our next alarm type is one you'd want to pay attention to. Next up, we have frequent alarms, which, as the name suggests, occur regularly and for a valid reason. These alarms are different from nuisance alarms, which tend to go off without any significant underlying issue. Frequent alarms, on the other hand, are typically indicative of a more persistent problem that requires attention. To better grasp the concept, let's consider an example. Imagine a machine that requires routine maintenance every couple of weeks. If the maintenance isn't performed on time, an alarm is triggered. This alarm will keep going off at regular intervals until the issue is addressed, hence the term frequent alarm. What sets these alarms apart is their consistency. They serve as constant reminders of a problem that needs to be resolved. While they might seem annoying at times, they're crucial in ensuring the smooth operation of a system. Frequent alarms may be annoying, but they are usually signaling an important issue. However, not every alarm is as persistent. Normal and suppression alarms are less frequent but equally significant. Let's start with normal alarms. These are typically configured to alert users to conditions that are expected during routine operations. For instance, consider a production line that makes a batch of 1,000 widgets. When the production count reaches 1,000, a normal alarm would be triggered, indicating that the batch is complete. It's a friendly nudge, reminding you that it's time to start the next batch or perform a quality check. On the other hand, suppression alarms have a unique role. They remain silent during certain system failures to prevent what we call alarm flooding. Imagine a system experiencing a major failure. If every single alarm went off at once, it would be overwhelming, wouldn't it? To avoid this chaos, suppression alarms stay quiet, allowing operators to focus on the most critical issues first. These alarms, while different in function, all play crucial roles in maintaining an efficient and safe automated system. So, we've learned about 4 types of process alarms today. Let's take a quick moment to recap. A process alarm is an alert or warning system embedded within an automation system. It's designed to keep operators informed about potentially critical or non-critical conditions that could impact operations. Firstly, we have nuisance alarms. These are the ones that sound off frequently but don't signify any real danger. They can be quite bothersome, but it's important not to ignore them completely as they may mask more serious issues. Next, we discussed frequent alarms. These are a step up from nuisance alarms and often indicate a recurring problem in the system that needs to be addressed. Then we have normal alarms. These are your standard alerts, indicating conditions that are important but not necessarily dangerous. Lastly, there are suppression alarms. These are used to prevent alarm floods when one event triggers multiple alarms. Remember, a well-configured alarm system is crucial in industrial automation. It's not just about the alerts, but also about understanding what each alarm signifies.